It's just the washing machine.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles.
Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Shotgun now for Lance. And right away, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was powerful on the sideline. The friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
Oh, come on, bro.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd and 13, Lance. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback, maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Bumped him.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The Chargers at 4-3, a game over 500. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to
And he coughed it up.
Bruh, come on.
So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I know. But I punched that shit out. How's it roll like that?
He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they?
It's so bad.
I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Third and 2, and here's Murray.
Oh, pick it, bruh. Pick that. Pick that.
Right there. Played the ball. Never lost sight of where it was headed and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Some gussers. No, you got sacked.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Bro, how? I had 7 blockers in, bro. I don't get this. I don't. 7 blockers.
That's 3 sacks now. And this team
7 blockers.
in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's caught. It's Brian Edwards.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Bruh. Come on. Come on. Come on.
This is a perfect example of what separates the elite quarterbacks. Has his man open, way too anxious, ends up firing it in there with way too much zip on it. The great ones, they know how to relax and put the appropriate velocity on the football.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chain.
No, he got picked up.
The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
This guy's coming around the edge. Come on.
That's good power football on first.
He did?
A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
Bruh.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
We're scoreless after 1. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. The offense on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Etienne is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I thought I should have got it on that truck.
Scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, give me that ball, bro.
Not a good one as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Murray. Completes it to Hardman. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Lance. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Lance now on first down. The right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a play fake. Lance.
Bruh, where are you throwing that fucking... Where are we throwing that ball though? God damn.
But instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
They got to get it to the 21 here. On 3rd down. A shotgun snap and again to Etienne.
Yo.
Yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Here we go.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Edwards. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing now is Lance. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Tate. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Yeah, this is...
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray.
Oh, come on. What is
the tight
bruh?
end? And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Murray.
Oh my.
Hardman here over the middle.
Give me that
And he's
ball.
going to be marked down just
Nice little
inside
pick
the
play.
35.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He'll get this out.
Oh, I thought he cut back. Good shit.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Christian McCaffrey.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People still...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Edwards
90.
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And
That's the X factor.
Jaguars will extend
90
their
flat.
lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Oh my God.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Oh, I thought I should shot to him.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I knew that.
So offside's the call, and they understandably declined it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Catch is made by Hardman. He's into the secondary. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That was an impressive 31-yard gain.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd.
Okay.
They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Murray keeps it himself.
Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short, and with no timeouts, no
That's
chance
ballsy.
to
He
get the
could've took the
field goal
point.
unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close.
Welcome back.
Why didn't you kick the
Halftime
field goal?
over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Yeah, get on the board. You get ball.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now Murray off play action. Being chased.
Oh my God.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Murray with a third and long.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better.
I don't understand why he's... That's your tight end, right? I don't understand why he's on him because I have it adjusted by speed. And that corner is 95 speed.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I don't get what he's doing over there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like
they're going to utilize him out of the
backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
So they fake the handoff. Now Lance. That's into the hands of Edwards.
I'll take that.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make?
No.
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You don't
deserve anything for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
And the crazy part is that I have 6
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Oh,
But it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball
pick
here.
that shit up, bro. What are you doing?
As that throw arrived, tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
The kick by Bass is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
I didn't. My bad.
The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand
Actually, leave it. I'll do it with the
and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much
you
time
need the
so they can
what's them
get
called?
2 more possessions.
The pliers. The wrench.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray.
Oh.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I thought he
You
had
get the
that.
sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
No, come on, bro.
First down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
Bruh.
First down.
And they build that.
He's got a man.
Good
Complete.
shit.
Touchdown, Allen.
I had a blitz cannon and get no
Christian
touchdown.
McCaffrey. His 104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Bruh. Come on. That should have been fucking pick. How long was that touchdown? How long was that touchdown?
Seeing that play, focus,
Yeah.
focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
Bruh, come on.
They didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to
You
remember
would
they
think
did
that
put
my
points
team
on
is
the
so
board.
bad at
points is 3
blocking,
points.
And
and I
in
have
this
no one on the
league,
line.
you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things.
Bruh, come on, bruh. Come on.
It's a lot of time that they've put in on it. It's not just your static
What a
1, 2, 3. This is where the ball
I had
goes
8
anyway.
blocking.
Here's Logan.
No pressure, and this man
He'll
can.
punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following
I gotta
a
get one of these
43-yard
fucking
punt. 3-yard return. And
fumbles
they will
or
take
something.
over 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard elsewhere, 3rd quarter down in Arizona. And the Cardinals scoring again.
Yeah.
They've got that one in cruise control. The Charger drive about to get going. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen.
And I'm stuck behind you. I'm stuck behind you. I'm stuck behind you.
88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey, a guy that can beat you in so many ways. He's a threat to go the distance literally every time he touches the football.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
Bro.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Murray going to throw.
Come
Back
on.
in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but
Oh,
all you're thinking
shit.
defensively, keep
Madden,
them out
bro.
of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. To throw is Murray.
Look at this. Look at this. Come, bruh. 86 speed, and he can't get a. Come on. Come on, Madden.
And the Chargers are able to come into this deficit here in the final minute.
You can kick the field goal, and it's gonna hit that meter. Watch.
Point after, right down the middle.
Oh no!
That
Wow.
makes it 24-13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Yeah, this will be a
Come
gain of 5
on.
as he gets it to the 30.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game
Come
down a little
on.
bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. ETN once more. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Lance. And that's
Bro, come on.
the backfield. And he'll be brought down on what's
Come
going to turn
on.
out to be the final
Your
play
linebacker
of this
came in the hole and then bounced out and was still able to get in.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Caught right side, Tate. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
Madden, come
A
on.
2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
His percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. From the gun, it's Lance. This is caught by Tate. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
That's the best he's
He's
ever.
been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And he's going to go down.
Come on, bro. You're rushing 4 for 6 again.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play.
What do you mean it's about time? You got 4 sacks, bro, on the 6-man line.
He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
To throw, it's Lance. And he's going to be taken down.
This guy alone has all your sacks. Come on.
He's in there for his
I got 2
4th
superstars over there, and he's demolishing them.
Pass on now for the field goal. Going to be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to saw one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the
I have no idea. Let's kick the field goal. Throw down to. I mean, you stopped me, yeah, but come on.
Should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because
who
they
is this?
scored the last time out.
Come on.
I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
On second down, McCaffrey.
Come on, now we're just...
Be brought down right at the 30 here. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Murray now on first down. And Thomas has it.
Yo, who is this breaking every tackle, bro?
Before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
Oh, my God.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Murray to air it out again.
Oh, my. That's how they make you go for the ball. That's crazy.
32 yards. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Bruh.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
What's up? That was a linebacker. That's my safety. 93 speed.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach?
Come on.
He's in big trouble.
Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that
Bless you.
lane, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They'll run with ETN, and he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
GG.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The defense rising sack.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure.
Keep your messages.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Bruh.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Try. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding what receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
A huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up.
Yo, look at your messages.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon.
Yeah.
As he ran off the field after making that play. We
Yeah.
saw his
Yeah.
seek him out with a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
No.
Their 3rd and final
Telegram.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball caught free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
He's going to let this one go deep.
Yo, he threw that fucking 90 or 80 yards.
Be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
And Telly. On Telegram.
They'd like to
Your DM.
their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Lance back to throw.
And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed.
Hold on. I don't think he can, but hold on.
As he's on to punt for Jacksonville.
Yo, I'm in your DM already, bro.
And he's able to get it out of there. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's
41-yard punt there with no return.
That's funny as hell.
1st and 10 as they take over.
38.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now Murray. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for two and go for the win.
So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Lance. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So 4 quarters couldn't settle a winner, and now the Chargers going to get the first opportunity here at OT as the kick is away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going.
We think back to halftime, you know, they were close to being written off. They faced the deficit, and now here's we begin overtime. They're one drive away from a comeback victory.
Think about where they started and how far they've come back from. And look, you and I both know that when we talk with coaches, most of the time they don't say that momentum is something that factors into how they coach a ball game, because they say each game is its own entity. But within a game, I think they all believe in momentum, and they certainly have it going on their direction right now.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And 1st and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here, field goal or a touchdown now.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for third. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's third down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
We'll see what Lance can do at OT.
Throw left side complete. That's Edwards. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. So they're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. Get, as you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no one.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked and multiple players broke through the line to get him. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass.
This to win it in overtime. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Jaguars have won the game.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you,